It's 9:37 p.m. The pool deck is glowing like a resort. A Bluetooth speaker's trying to headline the cul-de-sac, and someone's propped the gate with a flip-flop. If you've ever watched a quiet Tuesday turn into a lifeguard-free after-party, this is your episode. I'm not here to be the fun police. I'm here because the HOA pool closes at 9, the guest limit is 2 per household without prior approval, and that gate is supposed to shut and latch like it means it. I sent a text at 8:45 that said, "Wrap at 9, wristbands only, gate closed, no glass." You replied with a thumbs-up emoji and a cannonball. The cannonball was excellent. The timing was not. I called non-emergency because the speaker kept going. The gate stayed open, and we have 2 toddlers on this block who think water is a suggestion. That's a cruiser. He's here to talk, not to write screenplays. Good evening, officer. Thanks for coming to the loudest puddle in the county. We've got after-hours swimming, a propped gate, a guest count over the limit, and glass bottles on the deck. No fights, no alcohol showdowns, just a neighborhood that needs the rails back on. You're waving like I'm overreacting. I like you. I don't like open water and open gates after 9. The rule is 9. 9 isn't rude. 9 is why tomorrow doesn't start with a committee. Please turn the speaker off for a second. Thank you. You're saying you didn't know the pool closed at 9 because summer sunsets are late. The sign on the gate says, "Pool hours 8 A 9 P." The email in May said the same. We repeat ourselves because sleep matters. You're asking if your cousins count as guests if they're practically roommates this week. Everyone counts as a person. 2 guests per household without a prior pass. 4 if you file the day before for an extended family night with a wristband pickup. You have 7 extra humans here and everyone looks damp and guilty. I'm not doing math to hurt feelings. I'm doing math so nobody gets asked to leave by a tow truck of rules. Officer, could you say the hours and guest limit out loud so memory becomes a team sport? Thank you. That was calm and perfect. He said 9 p.m. close, 2 guests without prior approval, gate must latch at all times, no glass on deck. The word "no" is doing most of the work for us. You're pointing at the plastic tumblers and saying the glass bottle is decorative. The bottle is glass. Glass is glass. Glass near a pool is an ER waiting to clap. Please put it in the tote and take it out to the car. I will hold the flip-flop. Don't use the flip-flop to hold open the gate again. The gate closes. It is not an opinion. You want 5 more minutes. 5 minutes was 8 minutes ago. 9 is not a boss battle. 9 is the end credits. You're bristling because you waited all day for this and the house is crowded. I get that. That's why the pool opens at 8 tomorrow and why we do guest night approvals. You put it on the calendar, we put wristbands in your mailbox, we put a quiet extra hour on the board schedule when lifeguards are here, and no one has to be the villain in flip-flops. You're saying there's no lifeguard anyway on weeknights. Exactly. That is why after hours is a hard stop. Water is indifferent. The clock helps us pretend it is not. Speaker off entirely, please. We're not doing last song. The neighbors 2 houses over put a kid to bed at 8:30, and their windows carry bass like gossip. Thank you. About wristbands. They're in a drawer in your kitchen because you forgot them. They belong on wrists when your guests are in the water. No band, no swim. We got wristbands, so volunteers don't have to be detectives. You're asking if the fob can be shared with your cousin's family while you're at work. No sharing fobs. Fobs are keys with names. When keys become community property, the pool becomes a public park, and public parks have rules you don't want. You're frustrated. I hear you. We can do a family night Thursday if you email by noon tomorrow. Lifeguard on duty until 10, wristbands for 6 approved, and the deck rules pinned. You won't be policing cousins. You'll be a hero with a laminated pass. Please start drying off. I'm not trying to kill joy. I'm trying to put it in a container with a lid. Officer, could you log after hours swimmers exited at 9:42, glass removed, gate latch restored, speaker off, guest count corrected, voluntary compliance? Thank you. Put that in the universe so the email tomorrow reads, "We did the right thing," instead of, "We investigated the noise." You're asking if the heater can stay on later because the water is better at night. The heater doesn't run after 9. It's a cost and safety thing. If you want warmer, an earlier swim surprises you. 5 p.m. Water feels better than 9 p.m. Air. You're rolling your eyes like I wrote a brochure. I did write a brochure. It's called We Keep the Lights Off After 9 so bats can be bats and neighbors can be neighbors. You're laughing. Good. Take your cousins to the picnic tables and finish the night with quiet. Not at the pool, on the lawn, with lids on drinks, no glass, yes. That includes the bottle that's now in your tote. You ask if toddlers can wear diapers in the pool. Swim diapers only. Regular diapers are slow-motion disasters. It's not shame, it's chlorine and filters and public health. You ask if the lifeguard can make exceptions to hours. No. Lifeguards guard lives. They don't rewrite clocks. Okay, the deck is empty now. Everyone's wrapped and shuffling. Please let the water stop moving before I lock the gate behind you. The pump is loud when the surface is a dance floor. Thank you. You ask why the light in the deep end turns off so fast. It's on a timer. If it stayed on past close, it would invite exactly what we're stopping right now. Invisible water is water that minds its business, for a lot of reasons. Officer, can you give the small nod that says, "We're done here"? He did. That nod is how grown-ups go home with dignity. Now to the practical part, so tomorrow doesn't repeat tonight. Your cousins are here until Sunday. Pick one night, Thursday, email the office tomorrow by noon. Household name, unit number, family night. Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. 6 guests. Wristbands requested. We'll staff a guard to 10. The posted sign will reflect approved family night, and you'll pick up bands in your mailbox by 5. At 10, the deck goes dark. No exceptions. You're asking if you can swim laps at 6:30 a.m. Yes, quiet laps. Start at 6:30, Tuesdays and Fridays for adults only. No Bluetooth speakers, no pool toys, no dives, no slap turns that make the lane look like a drainage test. Whisper voice. It's a pool, not a stage. You ask if you can grill by the pool next week. Grills are at the picnic pad, not on the deck. Propane only. No charcoal. Keep the lid closed like a polite person. Keep the tongs on your lawn, not ours, and clean the drip tray. I don't want raccoons filing a change of address. Please stop using the flip-flop like a doorstop. The gate closes behind people for a reason that rhymes with small humans. If your cousin needs to bring in a stroller, hold the door with your hand, not a shoe. Hands are better at closing than sandals. You're asking whether the American flag towel hung on the gate is a decor violation or a trap for a comment section. Towels can hang on the fence hooks inside the pool area. Not on the gate, not outside the fence. We like flags. We love sightlines. Gate hardware needs to move without textiles. You're smiling because you're seeing how many small things become big stories at 9:40. We collect small fixes like baseball cards. Okay, here's the part I promised you I'd do tonight so your phone is in a courtroom tomorrow. Text thread, both of us, plus the officer's card number for the incident. Pool closed at 9. Swimmers exited by 9:42. Speaker off. Gate latch restored. Glass removed to car. Guest count reduced to 2. Others left with resident. Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. Family night request to be submitted by noon tomorrow. Wristbands required. No fob sharing, no gate propping. Swim diapers only for toddlers. No glass on deck ever. Quiet laps, 6:30 a.m. Per posted schedule. Officer documented voluntary compliance. I'm hitting send. Please reply, agree. Thank you. Now, let's talk about the part you didn't like hearing. You said you felt judged. I hate that feeling. We could have tumbled into shouting and we didn't. That counts. I will own the part where I texted rap instead of what if we do a late night Thursday with approval. You can own the gate and the speaker and the glass. We both get to keep the pool. Deal? Deal. A few more pieces so Cousins Week goes fine without one more phone call. No glass at the picnic tables either. The deck rule extends to the lawn near the fence. Glass breaks in grass like it means it. Use the insulated cups. They look good in photos and don't take a chisel to fix. No drinks on the wall cap. The wall cap is a jurisdiction of elbows and kids. Drinks tip, we cry. Put beverages in cup holders, not on the concrete. Pick up Band-Aids. Nobody wants to play What's That with adhesive archaeology. Leave chairs where you found them. The lifeguard hates scavenger hunts on a Tuesday morning. You're asking whether the pool chemical smell means it's safe. The smell means chloramines, which means sweat and sunscreen need a shower before swim. Shower first. It's a sign of respect for filters and noses. No one wants to swim in soup. You're laughing because you've never seen adults talk about soup at a pool while a cruiser idles. The officer is smiling without showing it. He has seen everything. He prefers this version. You're asking if the pool rules are posted anywhere besides the gate. They're in the May email, the HOA website, and in the printout I'll put on your porch tonight with wristband info circled. I'm not going to staple it to your conscience. I'm going to assume you'll tape it inside a cabinet. Tape saves friendships. About parking near the pool. Guest spots only after 9 p.m. No curb kissing the hydrant by the picnic path. No blocking the mailbox cluster. Drop passengers, then park correctly. We are allergic to tow trucks that don't involve boats. You ask whether the string lights at the pool pavilion can stay on past 9 if people are just talking quietly. Lights go off with the lock. If you want to chat, the picnic lawn is fine until 10 on family night with approval, 9 otherwise. And voices low, whispers are free mood lighting. You ask about the small U.S. flag on the pavilion pole. It stays. We light it properly with a shielded warm light aimed at the flag, not at the homes across the lane. We can love symbols and sleep at the same time. You're wrapping towels into a bag like you've done this 100 times. You have. The difference tonight is a clock and a notch on a latch. That notch matters. Officer, do you need anything else from us? You're good? Thank you for the calm. He is the patron saint of "We're done now." Please walk the last float to the storage bin. Thank you. Floats live inside, not on the fence. They become sales at 2 a.m. The pool committee doesn't want to chase a unicorn ring down. The lane in pajamas. You ask if the little kid puddle toys can stay. They can stay in the bin if they're labeled pool. If they're yours, take them home. We don't run a lost and found for aquatics. We barely run a meeting. Now, I promised your cousins one good thing besides a bedtime. Thursday is yours. I will be there at 6:50 to check wristbands and hand out the star stamp for the family. Contest, cannonballs judged on quiet splash and form. Yes, quiet splash is a thing. There's a prize. It's a bag of gummy fish and bragging rights. Can have fun in a way that won't get us a phone call from a baby monitor. You ask if the camera in the corner is recording. It records people propping the gate and opening after close. It's a privacy-friendly angle. It won't star in the internet. It will star in, we remember the gate was open last night. If someone forgets, you ask if your fob will be disabled for tonight's after hours. It will not. We're not doing punishment as policy for first fixes. We're doing we'll see you Thursday with wristbands. You just said thanks, like it tasted strange. It gets easier. We are not enemies. We're neighbors with a pool and a clock. We did the hard 5 minutes. We get the easy. Thursday, one last thing before the lid on the night. No. Swimming with open wounds. I know you know. We say it anyway. People forget when cousins are visiting. The pool will forgive us if we keep it from becoming tea. You ask about sunscreen. Lotions on the water. Rub in before you walk. Through the gate. Lotions in the water equals filters. Crying. Filters, crying, equals budget crying. We like our budget to whisper. You ask if your cousin can bring a small speaker for Thursday speakers. Are allowed at low volume on family nights with staff only. Pointed inward, not outward, with no profanity and no bass you can hear from parking. We pick a mellow playlist that belongs in a backyard, not a club. You ask if the pavilion fan can be on? Yes, until close. It's quiet and it moves the air, so July. Doesn't stick, okay. The pool is flat again, the gate latched. The deck is glass-free. Your cousins are waving. Wave. Back. They are the people we want to like next. Weekend, I'm sending the follow-up now, so tomorrow's email is a smile. Thanks for closing at 9-ish tonight and helping us reset the deck. See you Thursday, 7:10 p.m. with wristbands. No glass, gate latches. Quiet after 9 every other night. If the sign is dark, we are too. You just hearted it. Good. We're done. For the people watching, should HOA pools allow extended family nights to 10 p.m. with staff and wristbands, or keep a hard 9 p.m. close every day, no exceptions? And how tight should guest limits be? 2 by default with easy approvals for more, or open it up and rely on wristbands only? Tell us your best pool piece rules, how you handle glass bands, and your tricks for keeping gates closed without making guests feel unwelcome. Your comments might save a midnight phone call and a morning meeting.